Minecraft speedrunning has seen a lot over the past year. The 1.16 category has gained a lot of optimizations since its humble beginning, and it's led to some incredible runs. That being said, all these runs have one thing in common. You have to walk or run everywhere. Pearls speed up travel time a bit, but what if there was a faster way to move in these runs? That's where an Elytra comes in, granting players the gift of flight. In this video, I'll be rerunning 3 milestone runs: Sizzler sub 20, Korbanoes sub 15, and brentildas sub 10 with an Elytra. Just how fast can these worlds be beaten if you can fly? We're about to find out. If you enjoy the video, make sure you like or even subscribe. It's free, helps me out a ton, and you can always change your mind later. On to the video. We're going to start off with Korbanoes sub 15. Right away, instead of doing what he did, which was just making tools, I'm actually going to go over here and I'm going to get buried treasure, which is just not something that he would ever have done in this run because there's no reason for him to have known there's buried treasure here. But now I'm going to go ahead and make my tools. I've got 12 iron, and that's enough for everything that I need, which is an axe, pick, and shovel, flint and steel, and a shield and a bucket. Here I'm just going to go ahead and grab the rest of my wood. This is mostly so I have some blocks, but also in case I decide I want to grab another bed, I have that option as well. Now I'm going to just go over here really quick, get my gravel, or rather my flint. I don't get the best flint rates, but I mean, I think that's like 1 for 7, so not too bad. Then we're going to fly over here to this village, get our beds, and then get this bread here. That's pretty much all of our food for the whole run. Pretty awesome. Here I'm just clearing out my inventory, grabbing some water, and then I'm just going to grab the rest of my beds. I think I grabbed 5 in total. I'll tell you what, routing this village a little bit was kind of awkward. Just figuring out which houses I wanted to go to, because there's a lot. But I think I got a pretty good route going here. I grabbed my 5th bed, and now I'm going to head over to this lava pool. Slowly floating my way down, placing my wood. Every single time I broke that wood block, it turned into cobblestone. I don't know why that was so consistent, but it happened every single run. Anyways, as you can see, my portal is just about done. Finishing filling it in here. I switch out my water for lava, and I'm entering the nether in just under 2 minutes. Very nice. And boom, we're in the fortress. This happened in Korb's run as well. We're going to fly down this way to the spawner just to speed up our travel time. And then we're going to start fighting these blazes. I heard that baby hoglin. I got a little concerned that it was going to start attacking me. But we're fine. And I get really good blazes here. Like blaze spawns and blaze drops. Like I'm already 1 for 1. I'm 2 for 2. 3 for 3. And 4 for 4. Very, very nice. But this was kind of a tough blaze fight because I didn't have fire resistance, so I was kind of relying on my shield. I wanted to blaze bed, but I wasn't too sure about doing it because I wasn't confident in pulling off a 4 bed, and also sometimes I'd end up with too many blaze spawns, so I would just get overwhelmed and end up dying to blazes. But as you see, we have our 5th rod here, and we're gonna head out because we only need 5 rods for this run. Now we're going to fly over to the bastion. This is kind of just a fun flight here. I do make a slight misplay where I turn a bit early to the side of the bastion. You can get to the bastion through there, but it's completely like walled off, so I just had to go back around, which was fine. Just slowing myself down, and then I'm going to land on these triple chests here, grab that chest, and fly off. That gives me a golden helmet and all my obsidian for the run. And you can see here it's a bridge. I'm just going to land, and then I just got to grab my gold blocks. Nothing too crazy here. I think I was just worried because of the piglins. I didn't want them to attack me, and I had a lot of runs here died literally to just skeletons that spawned in the Soul Sand Valley. So that was a really fun time. But I'm just mining the rest of my gold blocks here. And then I'm gonna go ahead and start my route. So this is a pretty standard bridge route for the most part. Just mining our way up. You didn't see this bastion in the Corb run, but that's just because it was really older strats at the time where they didn't use bastions yet. But anyways, I'm gonna do this triple chest route, which is super nice, super fast. Go ahead and mine this gold block just to get the rest of the piglins down here. And they don't fall for a bit, but eventually they do start piling in. I see that one piglin's just chilling there. I'm trying to figure out why he's not dropping down yet. And then I realize he's completely walled in. So I let him in and a few more drop down. And then I haven't got any pearls yet, but right as I hit 5-minute lag, bam, pearl trades, and I'm out. I have my obby, I have my beds, I have my pearls. I don't need anything else. I swap out my gold block for something else. This is like my fastest pace leaving the bastion. So I'm mining down here. I had to kind of find a tricky path for clearing this wall as fast as I could. And we're gonna head down here. You're gonna see why I didn't just like use that gold block as a step just to like get off that ledge earlier. Is because I needed to actually craft that into gold picks right there. And the reason is I need to get to a specific spot in the nether to build my nether portal so that I can get to the stronghold. So I'm just gonna float myself over here, make sure I'm lined up where I want to in the wall, and then I'm just gonna drill right through this wall with these golden picks. It's so satisfying to do this. I do get stuck on a ghost block, so that's fun. That I guess can just happen when you break blocks too fast. But here I'm about at the right Z coordinate, so I'm just trying to mine my way down to the Y position I want to be at. I don't know how close I need my Y to be to the actual stronghold, but in some other runs I ended up in a cave that was just above the portal room. So, oh yeah, I misplaced my netherrack there. Very good. But yeah, now we're gonna head out. And bam, we're in the portal room. It's a 2-eye. So we just fill in these eyes and boom. In the end, in just under 7 minutes. I'm gonna float my way over here, make my way down to the fountain, and then place my obsidian to get ready for the 1 cycle. And this is the unfortunate part. This is the reason this run is actually the slowest of the 3. It probably could have been the 2nd fastest instead, but unfortunately, this dragon did not want to cooperate with me at all, which was a bit rude, if I'm being honest. So it's just kind of flying around. I'm just waiting. But yeah, it's just a waiting game from here. So yeah, we're just kind of hoping this dragon's gonna perch, but I think it's perching here, and then it flies back. And I'm just staring at my timer this whole time, just waiting for it to go. And then it fireballs me. I'm building up, trying to be careful with my blocks so I don't build into the fireball. There, I think it's perching, and it is not. It is not perching. It's just flying around. Honestly, this dragon just did not want to cooperate at all. We still got a whole nother, at least like a minute, I think. I don't even fully remember. But I mean, I guess I can't blame him too much, since you know, 1 cycling and all that means it's demise, and that was almost my demise, jumping into the dragon's breath. But we're all fine. I've got plenty of food to spare. Nap. Like I said, it's just a waiting game. Dragon's just flying off to the side. Honestly, it just really liked hanging out where I was. I don't know if that says anything about me, but it was very much not interested in going away. At this point, I'm just trying to go farther back because I'm thinking maybe if I go farther, the dragon will perch, because there's a certain distance away that's like a sweet spot for the dragon to perch. But finally it snaps, and we get to go in, get to hit this one cycle. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Dude, if I literally just didn't get rolled by that dragon, that sea would have been a little bit faster. But honestly, that's okay. That sea was actually kind of fun. I won't lie. Alright, next up, we've got brentildas sub 10 seed. Yep, surprise, surprise. This was actually not the fastest of the 3 seeds. I'll tell you what, this one was very tricky. It was very, very, very difficult for me to run. Because if you've watched his run, you'll know that he gets a crazy good blaze split. Or fortress split, rather. Where all of his blazes just spawn in as strays, and he gets pretty decent blaze rod drops off of that. And when I tell you he got lucky during that, I mean it. I ran this seed for 2 hours, and I only got to the end twice, because almost every run died to that blaze split. But anyways, as you can see here, we're just gonna kill this golem to get our iron, because unfortunately, there is no blacksmith or anything in this village. It's kind of funny that just a plain village like this ended up being the Minecraft world record. But then, as you can see here, we're just gonna do some fun flying to actually get to these different houses to get our beds and food. I tried to avoid like breaking hay bales and stuff because I wanted this village to be faster, but I just ended up getting all my food from chests. I got the bread and I got apples, which I needed for the whole run. I'm gonna go over here to get my flint and my water, and I get flint on my second try, so that's pretty good. We're gonna head over here and make the nether portal. This lava pool is a little bit scuffed where this wall is, so it's kind of tricky just to find a decent way to modify it to quickly to set up the portal. But it's not a problem here, and we're gonna be finishing up the portal right about now. Bam. Throwing away that bucket because I don't need it anymore. And we're gonna light up the portal, entering at about 220, which is pretty good. I think it's about 20 seconds faster than enter. And immediately we fly over to the bastion. We grab 3 iron out of that chest, and we're gonna just drop down. We need that 3 iron, otherwise we have no iron pick. I'm gonna mine this gilded blackstone here to kind of anger more piglins. That way I can get them all down here, and I do kind of a safe housing route. I know there's faster routes for this, but I'm gonna be honest, I'm not exactly the best at this game, so I really like using this route because it's just a safer one. I switched to hard to get more piglins down. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know how much it's gonna help me, but it's a thing I do. I don't know, maybe it's like Sam Dow switching to hard mode in a treasure bastion at this rate, but either way. But yeah, as you can see here, we're just gonna be mining all the gold blocks, trading with these piglins. They're very, very mad at me for breaking these gold blocks, but that's okay because it doesn't matter as long as they have gold in their hands. And gold they do have. I think there's what, like 7, 8 blocks of gold down here, which is pretty good, I think. And yeah, I don't know why I'm throwing these gold so slowly, but it's alright. I'm gonna fill in these blocks here in a second, and that is so that I can place gravel in the piglin hole to kind of push up all the trades that fall in without me having to go back down to getting items. I'm also going to go in here to grab myself a little bit more obsidian, or I'm just going to ignore it. I guess I just didn't grab it this run. Interesting. I forgot that I did that. But as you see, I guess I'm out. just got all my obby from trades. That, or I did pick up the stuff. Oh, nope, I did go back for it. I thought so. Alright, and we are heading out to the fortress in about 4.5 minutes, and this had me devastated. I almost reset right there with these wither skeletons. But to explain why I didn't, the answer is I had been playing this seed for 2 hours, and my morale was at an all-time low. So I ended up going to the second fortress here, and just using these spawners instead, which was slower than if I had just gotten the blazes at the original fortress. But honestly, I did not care at that point. I was just trying to get a run done. I don't know why I doubled back there, but that's okay. I think I just got confused by the bridges or something. But yeah, we got 2 spawners. I just kind of end up going back and forth between these. And my blaze rates are not too great. Or what? 3 for 5, I think? Yeah, I think 3 for 5. I set my render low, but then I wasn't really getting anything, so I set it back up. Not sure if that's a misplay or not, but it's okay. I think we're now 3 for 7, so not the best blaze rates in the world. That's okay though. I'm gonna head over here, try again at this spawner. I like this spawner better because it's a little bit closer to the blind cords. Oh yeah, there's that gas as well. I just dealt with it by setting my render distance to 2. That way the gas got unloaded and I didn't have to worry about it shooting at me anymore. And at this point, I'm just waiting for blaze spawns. I get one, and there's 3. So 1, 2, and 3. See, that one's dropping, so that's, goodness, 5 for 10. That's average rates, so you know, not too bad, not too good. 2 more blazes, and bam, that one drops. Not really sure why I bothered with the other one, but that's okay. I changed my render back up so I can see, and I fly over to the blind cords, or rather, the divine cords, because I literally just straight up used Brent's divine portal spot. It just ended up working the best. I had to build out my portal just a little bit on that soul sand. Problem with soul sand is that it's a little bit lower, so I had to jump just to place the obby next to it, but that's okay. Build our portal, light it up, and we are leaving the nether at 7:30. And oh my gosh, guys, portal room divine. But it's also a 0-eye. That's okay, we got all of our rods. And I'm just gonna fill in the portal. And bam! Entering the end, 750. Not too bad. And this time, the dragon is gonna actually do a little bit better than the dragon we had in the korbanoes run. I'm gonna go ahead and place my obsidian. I misplaced that one, but that's okay. Flying over here real quick, just to kind of make my distance. This end is really, really big, so you can really get far out with it, which is nice. Yeah, now we're just waiting for that dragon to go. It's hanging out over here for a little bit. Then I see it's flying over, and I'm thinking, oh, that might perch. And after it turns around, bam, it snaps. And I'm in the end fountain at 8:38. Thank God, dude. Oh my God. Finally. Oh, I'm so glad I remembered that there was more than one fortress, because holy God, seeing all wither skeletons. I have been playing this seed for 2 hours, and I've only gotten 6 blaze rods twice. Okay, last but not least, we have Sizzler's Seed, and I'm not going to have a lot of time to talk because this one's crazy. And it's also, in my opinion, the most fun to route of the 3. I get a little rolled here on getting sticks from these dead bushes, but that's okay. That is all the wood that we are going to collect for this run. In this blacksmith, we get 4 apples, a diamond, and an iron pick. I'm going to mine 3 cobble for an axe, and I'm going to go down here, grab a bed, and just kind of fly around this village to grab the rest of my beds, and this crafting table, which is what I'm going to use to craft my tools. I've got them all there, just sorting my inventory. I'm going to grab that crafting table, that way I have it. And I'm just going to go around the rest of this village to get these beds. One there, and then another one up on this hill. And then we are out of this village. I decided to go to a different lava pool and everything than Sizzler's Run, which might have been a little bit of a slower play, but if you've seen Sizzler's Run and you've seen the portal build, I think you'll understand why I didn't want to do a buried desert lava pool. It's just miserable. But that's okay, we're going to go over to this desert temple here, and we're going to just slowly drop ourselves in, pop down here, and we're going to grab 5 iron, and not 1, not 2, but 3 golden apples, make our bucket and flint and steel, and we are out of this temple. Set off the TNT and flying up. I'm just going to grab my water from this river, and then we're going to head over to this lava pool instead. Just gotta land. Nice. And I just make my portal here. Nothing too crazy here. This is a pretty standard portal, except for this. I don't know why I struggled so much with my gravel, but yeah, it is what it is. And I'm gonna mine out these blocks, get my water, fill in the rest of the portal, and get rid of that bucket. Don't need it anymore. Entering the nether at about 2:15. Pretty nice. I'm gonna swap out those apples for just my golden apples. These golden apples are going to last the entire run. I'm not going to need those other apples. I need them in some other attempts, but not in this one. We fly right into this housing bastion. I hit this piglin just to keep them all aggroed on me, and then we make our way down to the bottom of this housing. Mining that gilded blackstone. I'm going to, like I said before, do this safe housing route. Switch my difficulty to hard. Again, don't know if I'm doing that much, but that is okay. And we're going to go ahead and get these guys trading in about 3 minutes. And when I tell you my trades were insane, I can promise you they were very, very fast. And you'll see that in a moment here after I mine the rest of these gold blocks. And toss them over. Like before, just fill in all this here. That way I can drop gravel if I need to. And then I'm going to go over here. You see I grabbed pearls there, but I have gilded blackstone that I try to throw out because I had, occasionally I'd get crossbow piglins that would shoot me through there. I didn't like that, but we're just going to loot this chest for a bunch of obby. And bam, I am out as soon as I land there to collect those trades. I got my fire res, I've got my pearls, I've got my obby. We're leaving this bastion at under 4 minutes. Actually crazy. Eating my second golden apple of the run. See that gas there? I'm a little worried about it, but once I lower my render distance to 5, we're all good. And these blazes were crazy. I forgot I hadn't used my fire res yet, so I got lucky I didn't really get burned too bad. There we go. 1 for 1, 2 for 2, 3 for 3, and 3 for 4. Not too bad. And I did set my render distance to 5 because it's the Soul Sand Valley, so I can get more stray spawns. I get one here. This guy drops, so we're 4 for 5. I see another one over here. Take him out really quick. 4 for 6. I see that wither skeleton slowly approaching, so I block him off real quick. And then we got this other spawner here. 5 for 7. 5 for 8. And instantly more spawn. 5 for 9. Realizing my difficulty is still hard. 6 for 10. Nice. Now I'm just gonna go ahead and fly out of here at 5 minutes. Actually insane. And we're gonna go ahead and land down here where our blind spot is. I built this portal, I'm not gonna lie, I built it kind of slowly because I was kind of nervous about this time. This was significantly faster than any of my other attempts had been by at least like a minute. So I was kind of freaking out a little bit. We enter the portal room, I drop down here, and I have to craft my eyes really quick. And fill in the portal. Bam. Now we're just mining out of this little box here. And building up. I'm thinking, oh my gosh, this run's actually nuts. This could be a 7-minute time. And well, I'll just let you enjoy the rest of this end fight because it got crazy. And then I've saved this funny line for this one run, but enjoy the one cycle. What was that? Oh my god. I got fast trades. I got a good blaze split. I got... What in the world? Oh my god, this seed's so fun. No shot. 629. This game's actually nuts.